Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by again today. Don't fall for the scams over here in the Philippines. This is rule number 12. And it's sad that I even have to make a video like this, but so many of us come over here and we lose our money to what we call scammers. Over here, scammers are just good liars, really, and let's be honest, it's really not a scam. If somebody asks you for your money and you give it to them, it's really not a scam. Then they don't do what you say you're going to do. I don't consider that a scam, but just to keep everything simple for this video, let's say it's a scam, okay? And I've got 4 things that I've done over the last 14 years that has helped me avoid being scammed. I've only been scammed one time, and I'm going to tell you why. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is don't let your emotions get involved in your financial decisions over here. As an insurance agent for 18 years, actually in July it'll be 20 years because I still have my license. I still have to do my continuing education and everything to continue to receive my renewals. But I see it all the time. One of my clients, someone in their family dies, they go to the funeral home, and the funeral director, he knows you're grieving. That's an emotion, guys. You know, does he scam you? No, but does he try to get you to spend more money than what you plan to spend? Absolutely, and that's what you end up doing. He's taking advantage of your emotions, and that's what happens over here. You say, well, what kind of emotions, Calvin? Just love? No. The one emotion that really gets us over here is excitement. You're never more excited than your first trip over here. Or you're never more excited than seeing the girl for the first time on cam. Or the first time she takes off her clothes for you on cam. Let's be honest, guys, okay? Or the first time that you start chatting with this beautiful young lady, you're excited. So your emotions are already involved, and we're vulnerable, guys. I didn't even know that there was something called emotional spending until I decided to do this video. I looked it up. I put in there emotional spending. Boom, it's there. You know, and it's talking about when, you know, emotional is getting away, stress, celebration, you know, being happy, being sad, like that. We tend to overspend. And that's how they get us. Yeah, they get us then because we're in that heightened state, and they'll ask. And then, of course, you're going to give it to them. So don't let your emotions get in the way of your financial decisions over here, because if you do, man, you're going to find yourself in big trouble. And let's not even talk about the biggest emotion, love, okay, or when sex is involved and all of that. This is at our most vulnerable point. This is why I put this number 1 in these 4 steps, because it's the most powerful. This is the one where they get us. We start to feel like we're responsible for her care and all of that, guys. Don't let your emotions get in the way. And I guarantee you, when you're over here, you're going to save more money, or you're just on her on vacation or just to visit her. You're going to go home with more money. Okay, the second step I'm going to tell you, this is real easy. I talk about this all the time, but this is the common sense approach to financial decisions over here. See, the first thing you need to be asking is, would I make this same decision at home? Because remember, when you come over here, the Philippines is not on another planet. We're still on the same earth. You're still the same person when you come over here. But a lot of us seem to throw away our common sense the minute we get off the plane. Let your common sense say, you know, would I make this same decision under the same circumstances at home? Like giving money to basically a stranger. Financing a business when no one has a business plan or any business experience. See, this is the common sense approach. This is going to save you a lot of money. Then ask the question, why? You know, why am I doing this? Is it even necessary to give a woman 1,000,000 pesos or whatever it is we do over here? We do a whole lot of stuff, guys. It's funny that I have to make a video like this from time to time, but it's necessary because so many of us, man, we lose our life savings over here. We really just give our life savings away. A lot of times we're complicit in our own robbery over here. These women aren't really scammers. They're very good liars, some of them. And it's really not a scam when a woman asks you for money and you give it to her. Okay, but yeah, let's use that common sense approach. Would I make the same decision at home? And you're going to say no, because a lot of us, we won't even give our mother $20. But we'll come over here and give a woman $20,000. The next thing that's going to help you save money, keep more of that money in your pocket and avoid being scammed is this, guys. Ask this question to you. Is it benefiting me? If it's not benefiting you, don't spend the money. That's simple as that. I'm not talking about helping people and all that stuff, giving back and all that, but you know, when people start asking you for money, asking you to finance different things, you say, well, is this benefiting me and how's it benefiting me? That should be one of the first questions you ask yourself. Because if it's not benefiting you, then why are you giving away your hard-earned money? I mean, does that make sense? All of this stuff is common sense, guys, but that first one, that emotional spending, is real. I'm going to put a link to it because I didn't even know it existed. But yeah, if it's not benefiting you, then why are you spending your money? I mean, it's real simple. I mean, in any kind of way. Because most of the time, it's not. Most of the time, we're just trying to be nice. Most of the time, we're trying to gain favor. See? But if these other 3 steps don't work, this last step will work when all else fails. Just say no. Just say no, because guess what? They're going to get over it. Okay, they may be disappointed. And it's okay. You've disappointed people before. And I did a whole video before about no being the default word over here. People here are used to hearing the word no. Are you hiring? No. Can I borrow some money? No. Can I get a visa to America or England? No. They're used to hearing that. So when all these other things fail, just say no, guys. Okay? I want to thank Vince Lawson. He gave me this mic. I'm trying it outside to see if it works. But, of course, there's no wind, so I don't really know if it works or not. But I had to download another camera app, so the camera may not be as nice as it normally is. But thank you, Vince. He was over last night. He ate dinner, him and his girlfriend. But these are just 4 steps to help you hold on to your hard-earned money and to avoid getting scammed over here. Number 1, don't let your emotions get involved, especially the big one, love. We're vulnerable, guys, when you're over here, you're celebrating, the engagement party. You're celebrating your first night together, your first trip to the Philippines. See, you're vulnerable. You're going to overspend. You've done it before when you're happy, especially when you're excited. And you're never more excited than the first time you see the girl on cam or the first time she does peekaboo with you. Because they're going to do it. All of them do it. The best of them do. You're going to get excited, guys. Just remember this. Don't let your emotions get involved, especially when you start talking love and lust. They know this. Okay, this is when they're going to ask you for money. Because they're not scammers for real. They're just good liars. And it's really not a scam. When people ask you for money, you give it to them, and then they don't do what they say they're going to do. Use your common sense over here, okay? Would you make that same decision at home? Would you finance a business for somebody there, mostly of friends and family there? Over here, it's a stranger. Would you finance a business for a stranger in your own country? You barely know them. They have no business plan. They have no experience in the business that they're trying to get you to finance. Would you do it? The answer is probably no. So why would you say yes over here? Okay? Another thing in the common sense is, would I make the decision under the same circumstances at home? No. A lot of us won't even give our parents $20. I loan our best friend $20, but we'll come over here and give a woman $20,000. I've seen it before. 50,000, 100,000. I've seen it, guys, with my own eyes. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even have to make a video like this if it wasn't happening so much. Why does it keep happening? Because number one, we let our emotions get involved. Number two, we throw our common sense in the damn garbage. Number three, a lot of the stuff we're doing over here, it doesn't benefit you at all. You're trying to gain favor with the woman. That's all you're trying to do. See, by the time all that money is spent, you're going to need what I call trick therapy. You know, because you go back home, your head in your hands, you're like, how did it happen? But if it don't benefit you, guys, don't be spending all that money. I'm not talking about not helping anybody and different things like that. Now, but we come over and we do some foolish stuff, and it's time that it stop. That we need to stop it. Okay, because we're complicit in our own robbery, guys. And then when all else fails, just say no. They're used to hearing no. They may be disappointed for one day, but that's it. You still got your money. Your bank account's going to go up like this while you're here. And then when you go home, you're going to have more money in your pocket. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm truly grateful, guys. I never take your support for granted. If you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, and you see somebody out in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. In the Philippines, it's early. You have the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. It's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody, guys, over here. Yeah, the pandemic is basically over, but people haven't recovered from it. Some people's life savings were wiped out, whatever it was that they had. We do our 1,000 peso pandemic drawing last night. Both winners came forward, claimed their prize. We do that to help Filipinos, during the lockdowns and during the pandemics, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. When it rains, it pours, man. My nephew died today. It will be considered today in America. 45 years old. They don't know how he died. My brother, which is his son, I think his appendix burst. That's all I'm getting now. But remember, about a little bit over a month ago, I buried my brother-in-law. Then just Wednesday, I buried my sister-in-law. And now my nephew dies. So, man, send some good vibrations my way, guys, because I need it. Take care.